Today we're going to look at solving inequalities using multiplication and division. To solve an inequality using multiplication and division, we use these two properties of inequality, the multiplication property of inequality and the division property of inequality. They both state that whatever you multiply or divide on one side of an inequality, you have to do the same thing to the other side. This way you keep the inequality balanced. We look at multiplication and division because these are inverse operations of one another, meaning they're opposite operations. We're going to first look at this example of the inequality x divided by 5 is less than or equal to 2, and then we're going to graph the solution. Since x is being divided by 5, we want to multiply 5 back in on the left side and on the right side. What happens is this cancels out and we get x by itself. And on the right side, we have 2 times 5, which is 10. We then recopy the inequality symbol that was between them. So we get the solution that x is anything less than or equal to 10. To graph the solution, we find 10 on the number line, which is located here, and we put a circle there. Because we have the line underneath it, which tells us that 10 is included in the solution set, we fill in the circle. That shows that 10 is a solution to the inequality, and then we want to show that x can be anything that's also less than 10. So we then draw an arrow to the left of 10 on the number line to show that 10 and anything less than 10 would be a solution to the inequality. Next, we're going to look at the inequality 4n is greater than 32. Since n is currently being multiplied by 4, we want to show that we're going to divide by 4 on the left side and by 4 on the right side. The 4's cancel out and we're left with n. 32 divided by 4 gives us 8. And then again, we recopy that inequality symbol to show that the solution is that n can be anything greater than 8. To graph this solution, we locate 8 on the number line and we put a circle there. Since we don't have the line underneath it, this means that n has to be bigger than 8, so we want to leave the circle open. Since n can be anything that's greater than 8, we want to draw an arrow to the right on the number line to show that anything greater than 8 would be a solution to the inequality. The last thing that I'm going to walk you through is the word problem shown on the screen. This one states that a one-way bus ride costs $1.75, or you can buy a 30-day bus pass that would cost you $42. The problem says to write and solve an inequality to find the least number of one-way rides you must take for the 30-day bus pass to be a better deal. So what we want to think about is this. We want to take the price of a one-way ride, which is $1.75, and multiply that by the number of one-way rides you would plan on taking. When that total cost is more than $42, that tells us that the 30-day bus pass would be a better deal for us. So the inequality looks like this. 1.75 times R, so $1.75 multiplied by the number of rides. When that's greater than $42, that means that the bus pass would be a better deal. So to solve the inequality, we would divide by $1.75 on both sides and we get the solution. R is greater than 24. What this means is that anytime you plan on taking more than 24 rides in a 30-day period, you should buy the 30-day bus pass because that would save you some money and that gives you the better deal.